We are live.
Yeah, allegedly. Watch. What I have to do,
Can somebody, has been hit.
I go to
someone see us?
Facebook,
YouTube's going.
I refresh it. Let's see if it gives you notification that Gun Talk is live right now.
Well, if you're out there watching us, we're just getting started.
We are deep in hurricane recovery, so that means that our internet is strung together by kite string. We are broadcasting through the barbed wire.
And
cup on each end.
Yeah,
it's immediately apparent that there's been a hurricane here because the roads are still just piled up.
Yeah,
with
all the
debris and trees knocked over, and
it looks better than what it did.
Oh yeah.
yeah, and flying in. I mean, there's so many blue rooftops.
Oh, you can see it from the air, I guess.
Yeah, man, all the tarps on people's roofs.
Yeah, the blue roofs. Dude, I'm not seeing us on Facebook. Facebook, are you seeing us?
Is anybody seeing us?
I'm not seeing you.
There is.
Unless Facebook is. Oh, here we go. It's happening.
It's
So this is real. So I have to. I'm just so pleased about these stickers. If you would like to be cool and sticker up your Yeti bug,
Or other brand. Doesn't have to be a Yeti.
don't have to be a Yeti. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
What's the
there's
one
a lot
that
of great
Walmart? They
ones
say the
out there.
Walmart one kicks ass.
Yeah.
Ozark Trail.
Ozark Trail. Yeah,
Ozark
they're very
Trail.
good.
Underrated.
Arctics are good.
But these
ones
are
you-
all at Shop Gun Talk.
The ones you get at Buc-ee's are great.
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
Awesome.
Well,
Buc-ee's is one of my favorite places.
yeah, on Earth.
I'm not lying.
People have
Just
Buc-ee's
saying.
tattoos.
Are you kidding?
No,
I don't have
that's a cult following. That
a
means
little much.
your brand is on fire. But yeah, go to guntalk.com/shop and you can get stickers like things that say 300 blackout and 5.56 by 45, and then you get to have people ask you, "Why do you have a math problem on your shirt?" And you're like, "It's
You're like, yeah, you
it's a
don't
gun
get
thing."
it, so I can't explain it.
Yeah, it's
But like the trigger
code.
one, like people might say, "What's that?" And you're like, "Well, that's a trigger.
It's a trigger. Yeah.
It's a trigger."
And I've got standard capacity.
And I have Biden Tactical.
Biden Tactical.
Kneecap
You-
them, I believe. It's
Yeah, we've got the little figures. They all have hurt knees.
Yeah, and it's a double barrel because you got to fire them both at the same time or really close together off your back.
Fire
porch.
'em up into the air. We figured, Joe Biden has such tactical experience and so many pieces of tactical advice that, we wanted to make kind of a brand for his tactical training company. And that's what this is.
I like it. I think it's cool, and I like that it's a smarge. So it fits me until I wash it. It'll be great.
Yeah, just don't wash
Just
it.
don't wash it.
Shake it out.
You know.
All right, I'm going to pay the bills. Gun Talk Live is brought to you by Timney Triggers, the world's finest triggers, and Bronwells, serious about firearms since 1939. Also, Benelli. For 10 years, Benelli engineers worked on a full redesign of the Super Black Eagle platform with 3 areas of focus: improved ergonomics, flawless functionality, I thought they already had that, and an updated design for modern waterfowling. Benelli Super Black Eagle 3 inertia-driven shotgun is available in both 12 and 20 gauge. 20 gauge Super Black Eagle.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I'm
Yeah.
a big fan of 20
Sweet.
gauges. They're easy to shoot and they're fun.
Find out more at BenelliUSA.com. Also, Colt. The Colt Anaconda is back. Have you shot that gun?
I have not since the whatever the last one was that came out.
Yeah, the Anaconda's the big brother. It's a 44 Magnum.
What's the gun called?
Python.
The Python.
The
Right.
Python.
I can't even think straight. The Python.
By the way, we just went into this. Obviously, KJ has been working out. Chris Cerino is here with us. Woo, Chris Cerino!
I just flew in yesterday.
Didn't I see you
and,
on Top Chef or something?
I was at Top Shot,
Chef.
not chef, but I do like to cook. Not everybody knows.
He's allegedly an excellent cook.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, I've heard good things. The Anaconda, a classic snake gun, is back. Solid stainless steel frame, Hogue grips. I would recommend Hogue grips.
Do you have one?
We don't have one here. They brought it down, they let us shoot it, and then they take it back with them. They don't leave it, unfortunately. Find out more at Colt.com. Also, Springfield Armory, the newest addition to Springfield's 1911 family, is the Emissary. Designed with defense in mind, with custom grade features. It's actually a really, really nice 1911. offering up two-tone finish, blued carbon steel slide, stainless steel frame, squared trigger guard, which is pretty cool. And
what caliber is that?
it's in 45.
45.
But it's like a big 1911.
So it's like full size dust cover, all that stuff.
Everything.
Yeah. Okay, like my TRP 6" 10.
Yes, it's like it's a monster, and you're like, I love this.
The coolest gun I own.
Yeah, you can find out more at springfield-armory.com. And then Ruger, the new LCP Max.
One of the other greatest guns
So
made
frickin'
right
cool.
now. I mean, if you haven't shot it, you have to try it. I just got Dick Jones to shoot
Did
one
you?
for an article he's doing about concealed carry for women. And I said, if you don't include this gun in that article, it's incomplete.
Yeah.
And not only did he shoot it, have a bunch of women he was training shoot it, and then do reviews on all the guns, but he's carrying it. Like
Is
he's
he?
like, I can't stop carrying it. It's a great gun. I love the way it shoots.
So you guys know the LCP, very small, I mean pocket size 380. The LCP Max, chambered in 380, but it's 10+1, 11 rounds in the gun, and it didn't change for the footprint. It's the same footprint as the LCP2. It weighs 10.5 ounces.
It's just a tiny bit thicker.
On the
It's
grip,
just a
smidge.
It's
10.5 ounce gun. It comes with a pocket holster, which I like that.
And it's super accurate.
Yeah.
Like with modern ammo, the 380 is fantastic. I mean, there's videos out there that we've done. I mean, we shot through, 5-gallon water jugs, and bullets go straight through it.
Yep.
It's a great gun. It's good power. I mean, I'd carry it. I'd carry it.
And
I got to get one.
you can also run
guy?
it with an extended 12-round magazine. Yeah, I know a guy.
13 plus, or 12 plus
I'll
1.
email
so 13
Mr.
rounds.
Ruger at Ruger.com.
I know a guy. I know a guy at Ruger too.
But yeah, I would pick up a couple of the 12-round mags. Probably makes it a little bit longer,
It's just a touch.
which is going to make it that much more shootable. But it's still,
With the regular mag, even I and Dick was amazed. He said, I can get all my fingers on that gun.
yeah,
All my fingers on that gun.
it's nuts, dude. Find out more, LCP Max at Ruger.com. And I was telling you about our giveaway, guntalk.com/win. And you can enter the September Silence giveaway.
Uh-oh. Silence.
One grand prize winner receives the CVA Cascade rifle, Silencer Central's Banish 30 suppressor. You want a suppressor. $500 gift certificate to True Timber and Camo Company. One first prize winner will receive a $500 gift certificate to True Timber. Enter now through September 30th at guntalk.com.
You can win a 30 cal suppressor?
Yeah, and a rifle. That's sweet.
Yeah.
It's really sweet. Oh man! All right, we got the comments flowing in. Steven, good morning from California. Rick,
Oh boy.
over in Tennessee. I'm sorry, Steven, about that whole recall effort. Let's not. That's a whole
I had to
rabbit.
turn down a perfectly good job because they asked me to live in California.
Yeah.
I mean,
There are a lot of U-Hauls flowing out of California, not as much
a
in.
perfectly good job.
I mean, it's a beautiful state.
Couldn't do it.
It's just, man. Good morning from Illinois. Good morning from Tennessee. Rick just got home from the range. Very nice.
Tennessee, I love Tennessee.
Steven says he misses Top Shot.
I miss Top Shot too, and I haven't seen any of my friends. Although Ian did call me last week,
Yeah.
and he's always fun. He was driving Kenda's horse trailer home because after her accident, of course. And so we talked for a while, and he's just a fantastic fella.
He's a trip.
He's a royal hoot.
One day, when we have a little bit more time, we'll do story time about when Chris and Ian decide to drive a car into a ditch.
Well, it wasn't a ditch. It was more off of a mountain.
Cliff?
It was more off of a mountain. Yeah, but that's a whole nother story. And
For another time.
what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yes. So we do have a giveaway today. So if you comment, you are entered to win. We've got a 3-pack of DVDs, Concealed Carry 1, Concealed Carry 2, and FPD. These are handy to have. Put it on in the car, keep the kids entertained in the back seat.
Yeah, teach them how to be responsible.
Learn how to do stuff. Snap caps for training. These are 45, but if you don't need 45, maybe you can petition KJ and he'll give you.
Or you could give them away as a gift. I mean, people love stuff.
But great for dry fire. Ammo's so expensive. Well, there you go. Snap
Yeah,
caps.
and great for practice. You can
And
put 'em in your
Springfield
mag,
Armory
work it out.
T-shirt and hat.
Oh yeah, and a hat
Who didn't want that?
and a T-shirt.
So we got a couple things to talk about today. One so we have not been able to go live because we've been dealing with hurricane crap for a couple weeks, and we didn't have power at the studio for almost 2 weeks. Didn't have internet for 2 weeks, so we've been dealing with all that. So catching up. This may be old news, but I have to say it. Chipman goes down. David Chipman's nomination has been withdrawn by the White House. He's so freaking horrible. He couldn't even get nominated when they basically have majority everywhere.
Well, the last thing they want is more American people coming together to beat them up on something else. And I mean, what's a bigger community than the American gun community?
And it's growing leaps and bounds. So we know last year we had about 10 million brand new gun owners buy guns. I mean, people who'd never owned a gun bought a gun. 10 million people is a lot. This year, so far, we're somewhere between 3 to 4 million. Again, brand new people who'd never owned a gun went out and bought one.
It's true.
Why do you think that is?
Because they're actually concerned about their ability to get one in the future. They're concerned about their ability to defend themselves.
Yeah.
And I think that's it.
When the mayor of all these towns, even the police chief, says, look, we're understaffed, we're overworked.
We can only do so much.
You have to defend yourself and protect yourself. I mean, and these are places like New Orleans, Los Angeles, Chicago, when they're going, look, we can't help you. Like, don't call us. We're not going to be there to stop the bad guy. Good luck. Go buy a gun.
It's yeah.
Are more people experiencing situations where they just know that even when they call 911 or they're hearing stories, I'm calling 911, I can't help you. Even if it's not self-defense, just anything else.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, it's a car accident,
board.
and you're waiting 90 minutes for them to show up to just fill out a report. And you go, what in the heck, man?
Yeah, and then they're saying, we can come tomorrow. You know, just do this, and we'll come tomorrow
Right.
and take the report.
Yeah, take some pictures. We'll come by your house. But Chipman is not going away. The White House said he didn't have the votes because he's horrible. But we're going to find a place for him in the administration, and their words, a place that doesn't require confirmation. So where we don't have to get approval from anyone else, we're going to place him somewhere in there, and we'll let him infiltrate his horrible
somewhere else
ideas.
he can be destructive.
Yeah, absolutely.
And pollute people's minds.
Then the latest was they said they were hoping they could find someone within the ATF to put up for the nomination. So,
well,
it won't be somebody good. I mean, this is an administration who does not want you to have gun rights and have guns. They're looking for any way to shrink your rights in that category.
I really don't know what's going to happen. I am, to me, it's like so unfathomable. Fathomable. Jeez, oh
That
man.
word's hard.
I mean, I haven't even been drinking yet.
Words are hard today.
I know. It's like I don't even know what could possibly happen. I don't know what's going to be the trigger that's really going to set people off. I think everybody thinks, well, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. This can't happen. It's never going to happen. You know what? We say that all the time, and now we've got communists in America that are running government.
It's pretty wild.
I remember learning about that McCarthyism and stuff like that, and how they thought everybody was communists, and they were always like, if you even had the hint of a communist smell on you,
right?
They would come after you, and go after you and put you in, some kind of holding facility. And now it's like, if you're not a commie, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Am I speaking out of turn here?
Yeah.
I don't know. So wanted to kind of brief you guys about that. Oh my gosh, YouTube is blowing up. Luke, welcome in, man. Let's see. KJ looks different. He said KJ looks different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I still got the same size shirt on.
Hey, from Southwest Oklahoma. Yeah, same. Top Shot Twice. Is that your new nickname? Top Shot Twice?
No, but I've been on it twice.
Yeah.
I was second place both times, which means I'm like the biggest loser, but I'm also
But you're the best loser.
Yeah, the best loser, because I was in more challenges on more seasons than anybody in the history of the show.
All right, so let's go there. So what was the hardest challenge you had to do on the show? Do you recall? 'Cause they came up with some goofy stuff.
Shooting bows, like throwing knives.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do some of the stupid
Stuff that
ones.
wasn't gun stuff.
The hardest stuff. The hardest part was just the practice session. They'd give you like 5 rounds and a gun, and they'd say, "Listen, you can't dry fire it because we don't want it to break." You know, you can't dry
Behind the
fire
scenes.
it. But here's 5 rounds. You got to figure out how it shoots, how it works, and then you're going to have a challenge with it. That was the hardest part. Like that was like because you have to know that you're not shooting with a fundamental error.
Right.
Like because a gun may shoot low left.
Right.
And I don't shoot low left because that's a fundamental error. And when I do, I know I've done it.
So would you, because I mean, we have to take all variety of guns, we get them out there for filming, and sometimes we're kind of moving pretty quickly. People think, oh, you have that gun for several days and mess with it. No.
You
A lot
just
of
get
times,
it, you put it in your hand and you go.
yeah, here's the gun, let's roll. And then did you have to adjust? Did you figure out, like, this gun's shooting low and left, I'm going to have to aim high and right?
So you'd figure out where the gun hit, and since you had 5 bullets, you'd shoot 3. You'd shoot the 3 best shots you could shoot. And you'd say those all felt good, or hey, you know, that one was a little wonky, but look, there's 2 right there, wherever they landed on that target. And then you'd say, okay, what's that going to be for a hold? And then you'd hold there, and you'd shoot the next 2 rounds, the best you could possibly shoot them, and you'd drill that bullseye, and you'd say, son of a bitch. And then you'd get a notepad out and you'd write it because the challenge may not be that day, it might have been the next day.
Oh, okay.
So I'd
It
write
wasn't
the gun
immediate.
down, I'd draw a picture of the sights, I'd draw a picture of the shot, I'd look at it and I'd say, well, that's like 7 inches low and 9 inches to the right.
At 100 or
Yeah,
whatever.
distance, and then I'd draw my, my holds, and that's how I would do it every time, and it's...
Gamer.
It was the only way to do it because you couldn't move anything, you couldn't adjust anything, and
Right.
the guns were all movie set guns. So I hope that answers your question with the hardest part of. Did somebody ask me the hardest part, or somebody said just do timer? Yeah. So we didn't mean to get sidetracked.
No, I wanted to go down that road because, I mean, millions of people watch Top Shot. Probably a lot of people watching this because you guys are all
And people
gun
are
nerds
still
like us.
watching Top Shot.
Yeah. Where is that? Is it on
Netflix,
Discovery
and
Plus or
History,
something?
And yeah, as long it's like you can pay for it, but I still have not seen All Stars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I still haven't seen it. I would love to watch it.
Then it's like looking through old pictures because you're like, oh yeah, I forgot that we did that.
Yeah, and I was a freaking stud back then too. I don't know if you know that, but it's been a long time.
Someone told you that?
No, I saw it. I mean, I saw the pictures. I was like, I actually was a good-looking guy.
Is it back before this?
Yeah, it was back before this.
All right.
Back before this.
Before this happened.
This.
In other news, we'll come back to this. Let us know. What questions do you have for Chris Cerino and Top Shot stories?
Yeah, it's not like I'm around all
Who
the time.
hated who? It was like the real world.
Yeah, totally.
You're in the house together.
Living large, cooking.
Yeah.
Brian Zins is a hell of a cook, by the way.
So in other news, AAC is back. Advanced Armament Corporation.
Didn't they make suppressors?
One of the early on innovators. I mean, there's been suppressors since the 30s, right?
They were like the first ones doing quick detaching stuff.
They were real innovators. Kevin Brittingham really started that company and brought it up to be a really cool innovator. I have a bunch of their suppressors, silencers, cans. We'll talk about what's your favorite name for those? I have a debate about this. But they got bought by Remington.
I like cans. I do. I like that. That's my favorite word for it. I'll just call them a can. I got cans. I got like 6 or 7 of them.
You heard it too, right? Okay.
Yeah. It was the gesture.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like cans.
but I never know what to do with my hands.
I like cans.
I never know what to do with my hands.
This is a mostly
This is a
family-friendly
family
show.
I said,
Family show.
which word?
Yeah.
Suppressors, silencers, or cans?
All right, you vote. Which one do you like for? I'm
So
scared what
AAC is
answer
back.
we're gonna get.
So AAC is
AAC,
back.
anyway, which brings us back to AAC. Remington bought them. Remington went bankrupt and sold off all these different brands. You know, Ruger bought Marlin. Federal bought
doing
the
great
Remington
things.
ammo, and we're very excited about those. A lot of the acquisitions made a lot of sense and seemed to be good fits. And so, who bought AAC?
I heard it was a company that starts with a P.
It's JJE Capital Holdings. Well, who the hell is that?
Oh.
Well, they own Palmetto State Armory. So, the guys who own
It's
Palmetto State Armory bought AAC, and I wanted to just kind of bring you up to date because for me, all the 30 cal can, the 5.56 can I have, they're all quick detach. So, and they weren't making any more of these quick detach brakes on the end of the gun. The adapters. So that was kind of a problem. I was on Gunbroker scrounging very recently to find that stuff. They own several brands, JJE Capital Holdings, and they recently purged Advanced Armament Corporation to maintain the brand. This is actually very cool. They're going to provide service and repair for all legacy suppressors from the AAC brand. They're going to provide a new...
That's a big deal.
Check this out. They're going to do a new lifetime warranty. Damn.
What?
That's pretty cool.
Is that like concurrent sentences, or is that...
Yeah.
You know...
Yeah, but it's a new lifetime warranty for all new suppressors manufactured under the relaunched AAC company brand. As part of the brand relaunch, they'll be updating their website in coming months. And a birdie told me there are new products coming very soon. And one of the guys working on this had been at AAC, had been with them at Remington, Ben Bachmeyer, good guy. We filmed with him. He really knows his stuff when it comes to cans. And so they're back. They're back. So here's my thing with the naming. Okay, Red Ricky says cans. Ryan Weiss says, even though the official name is silencer, I prefer suppressor because of better definition. It makes it easier for understanding for people who are not gun people.
He's 100% right.
I agree with that.
But the problem is, those people need to know. You can say, well, like silencers, but it's not a silencer. That's why we call it a suppressor, because it's more of a muffler. It doesn't make it silent. It's just,
yes.
I mean, how many guns are still unbearably loud with a suppressor?
This is true. This is true. I was shooting a short barrel 300 blackout with a suppressor, and I was under a metal roof, which I think contributed to it.
Oh yeah.
But I was like, I don't need ears, and I shot a couple shots, and it was just enough. It was like,
gotta step
it wasn't
out.
going to make my ears ring, but it was like unpleasant. And if you do that for several mags, it is going to start hurting. So yeah, that's...
Suppressor is a good word. I like it too.
Ryan, I agree. So Hiram Maxim, who invented the silencer, he called it a silencer back in 1930-something. Somebody correct me on that. So a lot of brands, including AAC and Kevin Brittingham, when I talked to him about this, he's like, no, it's silencer. That's what Hiram Maxim called it. That's what it is.
Really?
And I was like,
now we know.
But if you're trying to win the hearts and minds and persuade people, I like suppressor, and in fact, I like noise suppressor as the name that we call it. I have a noise suppressor on my gun. Well, because noise is bad. It's a negative.
Like that.
And so who wouldn't want to suppress noise? It is, in fact, a muffler.
I mean...
And cans is what we kind of... Where did that come from?
Because it just looks like a can. You got a can. What's that can hanging off the end of your gun?
Yeah. It's kind of a slang thing. So...
At least it's not a potato.
It's not a potato. It's not a potato. It's not a fuel filter. Dude, I saw...
Yeah, there's some really good ones out there.
A fuel filter ad.
Don't talk about it. Not on this. Don't even go there.
Yeah, we're not going to go there.
We don't. Because they really work, and they're really neat, and you can use them for so many different things.
Well, I did talk to Mr. Guns and Gear about this a little bit. You guys know him. He's on the YouTubes and all these places. We were talking about this. He did a video where he registered. He has the, a Series 7 license or whatever it is.
SOT, yeah.
Yeah, SOT, so he can manufacture this stuff. And he registered a fuel filter and made it a suppressor legally. Don't do this at home, guys, please.
I mean, unless you do all the right paperwork.
Unless you do all the right paperwork and do it legally. I feel like I'm digging
a hole. Yeah, let's not.
Bubba says hearing helper. I like that.
Hearing helper.
Hearing helper. Precision dampener. Muffy. We're getting sneaky pipes. I like that.
I like sneaky pipes.
Sneaky pipes. I prefer the term suppressor. Oh wow. Steven says he was partial to Gabby Franco and Michelle Viscusi.
Yeah, well, who doesn't like girls?
They are cuter than
I
him.
mean, yeah, they look way better than me.
They are. Brian Zinn seemed like a cool dude to hang out with as well.
He's super nice. Brian Zins is a great guy.
Oh, yeah. Who was the most hated, Chris? He's not going to answer that.
Oh, on season All-Stars? I'm not going to tell you because...
You can't go there.
Because he really was.
He really was hated. He was an all-star of the hated.
He was an all-star hated. Yeah, he was the most villainized.
All right, so if you have commented, you are entered to win the series of DVDs, the snap caps, the Springfield Armory hat and shirt, and we have several different sizes. So
How do we contact these people to get this stuff to them?
we will contact you, and you have to respond. You have to respond.
Yeah.
If you don't respond, we can't send you stuff. It's real. If we contact you, it's a real thing. It's not spam.
Look for a comment.
Sometimes they don't
on
respond.
Your comment. A reply to your comment.
A reply to your comment on the video.
Oh boy.
Most likely.
I don't know.
How many people ever find that? Because me, I would be like, I'll never see that. I'll never know how to
I don't
find
know.
it.
Check the little
I'd be like,
red thing on your
Holly,
Facebook.
Can you show me how to find my comment? And if there's a comment on my comment,
Did I win? Yeah, I don't know.
She'd
Sorry.
say, "Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
Can't be helped.
What is wrong with
I'm
you?"
not a smart man. I prefer noise suppressor, Paul, my man. All right, so that's what we got today. That's it for Gun Talk Live. It's Friday. Get out to the range this weekend. Take someone with you to the range. Bring them into the community. Welcome them in. Start them off with a 22, maybe. Maybe don't give them the 12 gauge
Don't
and
do stupid
and hurt
stuff.
people.
You can let them see you shoot it.
Yeah.
But don't force them.
Yeah. Start them the right way. Bring them in. Tell them to bring their own ammo.
Make fun targets. Shoot eggs. Shoot
Yeah.
full
Shoot-
cans of soda.
Yes.
Shoot cool stuff.
Shaving cream is a good one too.
Yeah, shaving cream with the 500 Smith & Wesson is really fun.
It's really awesome.
But that's not a good starter gun.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Don't start them with the 500 Smith & Wesson. Let them work up to that.
But you could show them what it looks like.
Yeah. They can film it in slow-mo with their iPhone or whatever.
And if they want to
Super
double
fun.
them off, let them double them off. Take
Yeah.
them to the range. Have
pic-
fun.
It's one of we live in a world. This is a little secret tip, a little secret weapon for us. We live in a world where people do things because it is shareable. They don't go hiking to hike. They go hiking to take pictures to share with their audience on even if it's a
reason I
micro
do
audience,
anything.
right?
I only do
so
it because I want to
I
make
want to
people
I want to
jealous.
go to the rock climbing gym and then everything has to be documented. We're taking pictures. We're posting it. Our activity of shooting is one of the most shareable activities out there. And when someone new goes shooting, 100% of the time, they want pictures of them with the gun or pictures of them shooting the gun, and they're going to share it. And then people are going to go, wait a minute, you shot a gun? How was that? Was it scary? No, it was really fun. Then we bring more people in.
Oh my God, that's why 22s are just so much fun.
There you go.
I mean, of all the guns that I've gotten rid of, I don't think I sold but 1 or 2 22s. And it was just because I'd never use them.
Yeah.
And I knew someone else would enjoy them.
Yep, ammo's cheap. Do it. All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Thanks for watching Gun Talk Live. For more great gun content, subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. You can always watch the Gun Talk channels on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon. And of course, you can always find us at guntalk.com. Thanks for watching.